Welcome to the South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Salkowski, Dustin Hassan, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Michael Germanuelian. Good evening, South Texas Am Tour. What is going on? Here we are. It is Tuesday, January 31st. We are getting ready to jump into February. It's an exciting time on tour right now, guys. Hope everyone is having a good night. Hope everyone is staying warm. What a crazy day of weather that we had and is continuing. I know all of the parents out there got to hang out at home today with their kids. And it looks like we'll be doing that again tomorrow. So hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, guys, got a fun show for you. Let's jump into it. Before we get started, let's go ahead and bring out our team. You know them, you love them. Here they are. As you can tell, I am by myself tonight. Guys, tonight is going to be a little bit of a short show, changing it up a little bit. We got a really busy schedule over the next couple of weeks. Next week's show in particular is going to be long. Super exciting. We'll talk a little bit more about that before we finish up here tonight. But hope everyone is having a good night. And here we go. Let's roll into our first topic of the night, guys. Northern Hills this weekend, Saturday. First individual stroke play event of the year. Always a really fun time. As always, it tends to, start that separation in the point standings. We are completely sold out. Wait list is still there. But right now, first notice to players went out early this weekend, and second notice to players will be coming out this Thursday. Make sure to go out into your email, check out the link for your tee times. You'll get GGID, Golf Genius, all that good stuff here over the next couple of days leading up to the event. It's going to be a lot of fun. Interested to see what the weather will look like. But as far as I have heard, as far as what we've seen, Northern Hills is supposed to be in absolutely amazing shape. So it's going to be a really, really fun event for us. It's going to be a great time for us to kind of really start that segment or that part of the season where it's going to rely on you to start that round, finish that round. Not a partner event. It's on you. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of stuff going on this weekend. It'll be a good time. We've got another full flight again. So a lot of good things going on there. Before we jump on to our next topic, let's look at our top 10 leaderboard on tour point standings. So obviously we're going into Northern Hills. That'll be our first individual stroke play event. We're going to start to see some separation in the point standings. But for right now, let's check out our top 10 point standings. We have the full list up on the website. If you do not know that website, check it out down below, stxmtour.golf. Get signed up for all your events there and go check out the full list of point standings at the moment. But let's talk about our top 10 right now. So right now, Clan Medina currently tied for first, 235 points apiece. Had a really good showing these last two events, especially after almost moving up 10 spots in the top 10 standing. Absolutely great job. Jonathan Aiken sitting at 230 points, tied for third. That's with Stephen Evans and Jonathan Aiken's partner, Dustin Hassan, previous season winner, spring 2022. And they both made some good headway. Stephen Evans moving up 38 points in the standings, 38 positions in the standings, coming off another great showing at Almost Base. Bradley Gilbert and Brian Perlberg been playing together the last two events, put on a couple of solid rounds, tied for sixth right now, up 25 spots from last week after Almost. A great job to them. Toshiki Kawasaki, he and his partner have been playing some really strong golf. It's going to be fun to continue to watch them as they continue to play on tour with us. Finishing right now, they're in eighth. Toshiki is in eighth right now. Down seven. Tom Nelson in ninth place, 195 points, up 111 spots after Almost Basin, which is a pretty incredible jump. And then Chris Espinoza rounding out top 10. Chris Espinoza and Jeremy Sumlinger, the other dynamic duo, scary partnership to watch. Those guys are just are pretty good, and they're going to be fun to continue watching this season. So guys, that's where we're at in the point standings at the moment. Obviously, like I said, we're going to start to see some separation here after Northern Hills, but it's going to be exciting nonetheless. Northern Hills statistically plays as one of the harder golf courses on tour. I don't know what it is that kind of drives that. I know it's a tougher kind of middle section there of golf, but I mean, statistically it plays harder. If Jay Bird and the boys were here right now, I know Jason can kind of dive into the stats a little bit more of it. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about that next week after the results from this weekend. But Northern Hills, it plays tough, but it's in great shape. Weather, we'll kind of see how that goes. Hopefully this cold front will move away from us, and we'll hopefully start to see the weather treading in the right direction. So talking about next week, talking about results, talking about this week's show being a little bit shorter. Guys, Northern Hills is here this Saturday, followed up on the 18th and 19th at the most fun event of the season, in my opinion. I know it's Travis's. It's essentially, I would assume it has to be Dustin's, the San Pedro Match play event. So next Tuesday, join us live at San Pedro. The boys will all be together live doing the lottery, the drawing for first round pairings in the bracket, which is going to be super exciting. We have a full sold out event. There is already a wait list for it. It is a mile long, but San Pedro coming up super fast, and that is going to be a really fun event. But join us next Tuesday for the drawing for the first round for the brackets. That show is always a lot of fun. We've done things a little bit differently over the years. It used to be, I remember back in the day, it was one of those things where we're cutting little strips of paper, throwing them in cups, and kind of doing the lottery that way. We've got kind of a different approach to it this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had such a good time live from San Pedro during the practice session for the South Texas Match Play Challenge that we decided, hey, let's go back to live at San Pedro. Let's have a fun night out there. So love to have everyone come out and join us. It's going to be a great time, and it's going to start getting everyone hyped up for match play, which typically is one of the most fun events. You guys already know kind of what match play is about, but let's pull that up here real quick. So again, that is the San Pedro Par 3 match play. That is Saturday and Sunday, the 18th and 19th. That is double elimination net match play, and starting at 7 a.m. Saturday morning. Be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of rounds of golf to be played, but it's just one of the more fun events. And I can tell you, one of the really cool things that we've already seen kind of rolling through the year is so many new golfers joining us. And there's going to be a lot of new golfers at San Pedro. It's going to be super fun to have them come out and see the event for the first time. Some new challengers in the ring. I think some of us have resolved ourselves. We were talking about it this weekend. We played golf, myself, Jason, Dustin, and Travis. And it's just kind of common knowledge now that it's just like, that's Dustin's event. That's Dustin's event. We're not even worried about it. I think we've got some golfers that are ready to knock him off the throne. And I think we got some new golfers just playing in general that we just don't know what they're going to do. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That is triple points. You got to love that. And to be honest, if you're not signed up for the match play, you didn't get signed up, it's a challenge to make the top 3 at the end of the season without playing the match play, with it being triple points. This is one of those events you really can't miss, but at the same time, if you are playing in it, you have a true opportunity to, absolutely separate yourself from the pack. Dustin Hassan last year, spring points winner, had a great start to the season. He and Jonathan Aiken always play tremendously together. And playing individually, Dustin started the season off strong, rolled into match play, played a lot of good golf, made a lot of big shots and big putts and critical stuff when it counted. And he makes 300 points, separates himself pretty substantially from the pack, and was able to roll through the spring season without a whole lot of pressure. So that's what San Pedro can be. That's the make or break of it. Then there's people like me who, I might survive, the day, but come me having to play at night under the lights, my eyes say no thank you. So I am looking forward to Sunday, after I've been knocked out on Saturday, to go do the demo day. So guys, if you didn't watch the show last week, Ian Parnaby, Chris Dingman, our Callaway rep and Callaway Tech rep, on the show with us talking about the new Paradigm golf equipment. The equipment itself, talking to us about some of the new technology, and telling us about how we can go about getting fitted and testing out this product. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I have skipped the line slightly. I went and already hit this stuff. I was so excited to see it, so excited to test it and kind of get a feel for it, knowing that I'm going to go work with Ian on that Sunday to go get some equipment. Potentially looking at changing out the driver, looking at some iron opportunities, things like that. Didn't really have the patience to wait till the 19th. So went and hit all the equipment. Guys, if you haven't hit it yet, if you don't get a chance to beforehand, or if you do go and hit it, but you're going to want to, maybe pull the trigger on it, come to demo day, get fitted, work with Ian, work with Chris, test out the product. And what's really, really, really exciting is that we are going to be able to have Callaway giving us a day of event trade-in bonus. So that Callaway demo fitting day at San Pedro on the 19th, you can come in. They will fit you for whatever set of clubs that you're looking for, anything that you're interested in. And guys, they are going to give you an additional 50% trade-in on your clubs that you're trading in for to move into Paradigm. Really, really cool stuff. So I know that's going to be a great opportunity to take advantage. The Paradigm stuff, it was shockingly longer than than what's in my bag. I mean, I was interested, and I was kind of skeptical because you always hear, oh, it's further, it's, it's more consistent, it's better strike. Numbers don't lie. Jason Bird will tell you. I mean, it was a very clear difference. So get signed up. Shoot an email to info@stxamtour.golf to get signed up for a fitting time slot. We're going to try and do it in 30-minute increments, but shoot us an email, get on the list so you can get your spot and make sure that you get signed up to get fitted and demo some of the Callaway equipment. They're gonna have a couple of things there that'll let you guys test out, get some real life numbers. They're not only gonna have the Paradigm stuff, they'll have all the irons there as well. Get you fitted for what's gonna fit your game best, and see if we can get you see if we can find some new equipment to kick off the season. I know I've said it on last week's show, and if you know me, you know I am a club slut. I love to test out equipment. I'm having a technical issue, so I apologize, guys. I cannot pull comments up right now. I do see Jeffrey Warren out there. Appreciate you watching as always, sir. Is it sold out? I'm assuming we're talking about San Pedro or Northern Hills. Either way, yes, both events are sold out right now. There is still the wait list. info@stxamtour.golf, or shoot us a message on the Facebook page. We are always happy to add people to the list, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Scotty Williams keeping me honest, 350 points for the match play winner. Thank you, sir. I apologize. So guys, demo day coming up on the 19th. It's going to be a lot of fun. The equipment is going to be just really, really good. I mean, it was like really good. So I'm excited to have everyone out there excited. If you didn't get a chance to hit it yet, go hit it. If you're playing on Saturday and you get knocked out, come back and hang out with us on Sunday as we kind of wrap up the match play event. Hit some clubs, hang out with some of the other people who got eliminated, but go cheer on your friends out on the golf course. And, San Pedro is, in the match play, is always one of the more special events of the year for me. And just in general, it's a great time. Everyone kind of gets to hang out in the courtyard together, have some drinks, share their stories of their rounds of how they go extra innings and get knocked out on a 30-foot putt or, something like that. But it's always a good time, and the Callaway Demo Day is going to be absolutely awesome. Again, if you want to get signed up, stxamtour.golf. Shoot us an email to get registered for a slot for the demo day. We are going to be able to, Callaway is offering a 50% bonus on your trade-in on the event day only. So it's going to be a really cool thing. Great opportunity. Moving on from San Pedro, guys. San Pedro, we follow up with the stroke play at Willow. Individual stroke play, that is on March 12th at Willow Springs, our first time back at Willow this season, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. This is now open for registration. If you didn't read it in the email this week that would have come out, go get signed up. I'm going to say it again. I think a lot of people took it to heart last week when I said it, because Willow opened and immediately we had like 40 signups. And it was people who didn't get signed up for the last event because they knew better now. But the events are selling out instantly. It's as hard to get into the event as it is to compete in the event with the amount of talent that we have. I hate to say limited spots. It feels weird to say limited spots with 132 golfers. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Hopefully, once we get into the summer months and we start to get a little bit longer days, we might be able to add more players to the event. But for right now, 132, 134, 136 players, we're kind of limited to that right now. So Get signed up early, get signed up often. We have been officially sold out for years now that we have sold out at San Pedro. So it's one of those things, guys. Get signed up early, get signed up often. Shoot us an email. Register on the stxamtour.golf page. Super easy to do. Or just go ahead and shoot us an email at info@stxamtour.golf. We will get you signed up, get you on the list, make sure you have your spot. Every point on tour matters. You want to be in the mix come the Masters. You want to be in the mix at the end of the spring season, and you want to be there at the end of the year come playoff time. And these points now, you got to have them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Willow is another one of those golf courses that continues to be a challenging course and can be fairly difficult, but it is a lot of fun. It's always been a great track. So excited to get out there. One thing I do want to talk about and what I do want to cover as well is, we're talking about, not as much time in the day, sold out events, 130 plus players, and we have tee times going till, 1 o'clock, 1:30. More often than not, we're having to deal with fighting sunlight. First, shout out to the ambassadors for the amazing work that they do, not only during day of the tournament of just helping things get set up, but helping manage pace of play and being out there and being visible to all of the competitors while they're out there on the course, those last flights that are out there. Want to talk about just a couple of tricks for pace of play, just some things to kind of keep in mind as you're out there, just to make sure that you guys are keeping on a good pace and keeping on good track and making sure that everyone can finish at the end of the day. Because especially with the weather, with the time of year, again, we're fighting sunlight. So first things first, play ready golf. Something that, usually should be kind of common sense, but sometimes we get into tournaments and we want to be respectful of the order of play. But have that conversation with your group. Say, hey guys, are we all good with pace of play? And make sure if you're ready to swing, if you're ready to go, make sure you're clear, but make sure you guys know. But go hit the ball, keep pace of play going, and play ready golf. Make sure that when you're taking time around the greens. If I hit the green and I am walking up to the green, I'm already in that mode of reading a putt, reading the green, looking at it and trying to get a feel for what my line is. Make sure that you're not just there waiting or not taking that time while other people are putting or coming on the green before you start reading the greens. That helps save a lot of time too. And again, it'll help you in the long run as well, give you more time to read your putt, read your lines, know what the course is doing. Something that's absolutely worth kind of doing as well. So again, pace of play, it's going to be critical. It's going to continue to be something that we're going to talk a lot about. We do, for those of you who have been around for a while, we usually have pace of play with Jason Sandoval, but Jason was not able to join us tonight, but he will be joining us throughout the season, coming back on with pace of play tips and being his regular Jason Sandoval self that we all know and love. And then finally, guys, one of the last things I just wanted to talk about tonight, tour travels. This is by far one of the most fun events of the year. We do have limited spots left, double occupancy rooms left at this moment. So I believe we have at least 2 spots remaining right now. Tour travels to Kohler, Wisconsin, staying at the Black Wolf Lodge. A bunch of amazing golf courses. The picture that you see right there behind the Tour Travels logo is the Baths Golf Course. It's a little par 3 course on the property that we play a lot of times while we're there. It's an absolutely great time. We leave Memorial Weekend. We're there for playing from Sunday, and most people will be heading out on Friday, but there are some of us who do stay for a longer amount of time and play some more golf. but it's a really, really unique golf experience. You get to go play Whistling Straits, which is just an amazing golf course, host of the 2021 Ryder Cup. They also have the Irish course on that property as well, another really fun course. And then obviously Black Wolf has several courses as well. As we get closer to Tour Travels, we will certainly be doing more shows about this, having some of our former guests, current guests, repeat guests joining us, talking about it, talking about the experiences. I do want to answer one of our viewers' questions. Cindy Dermanuelian asks, can wives go? Wives can go, but they're not encouraged. Is that wrong to say? Wives can go, you just can't. Like I'm rooming with Micah, Mike Carroll, ambassador, great snuggler. So I already have a roommate. I'm sorry. So in this situation, no, you cannot go. I apologize. 2024, excuse me. We'll aim for 2024. But the Kohler, Wisconsin trip is an amazing trip. Not only is it amazing golf, but the amenities are unmatched. It is a top spa in the country, which will have some access to some discounts, to 25% off. Hit the spa, playing a lot of golf, so it's nice to kind of relax and hit the spa afterwards. The city, the town itself is it's so beautiful. It's essentially a Hallmark movie town of sorts. I mean, it's just such a small town vibe. The stores close at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Scotty Williams, I cannot pull up your comment. I apologize, guys, having some issues with that. But Scotty Williams saying top notch everything. Scotty Williams went with us last year, kicked our butts a little bit, especially on the putting green. And I know Scotty Williams might be one of the most energized people on the planet to get back to Kohler. He has been giving us a regular countdown. He has had tickets purchased, I think, since the week after we got home last year. So it's an amazing time. We do have signups available still, double occupancy rooms. I'm going to pull up that branding again. Shoot us an email, info@stxamtour.golf. We'll get you some more information. We'll get you registered, get you signed up. It is absolutely incredible. If you're on the fence about it, if you have any questions, shoot us an email. Go find Scotty Williams. Go find any of the ambassadors. Go find, I mean, we've had a lot of different people go, but talk to your fellow golfers. They will be able to give you some more information, and we'll be having some more shows about the experience as we go. And those shows are always fun to do. And when we do our Tour Travels podcast, while we're there, it's a pretty great time as well. So Tour Travels, get signed up, have a couple of spots left for that. It's an unmatched experience. And I believe this will be our last year officially going to Kohler. I believe we're going to try and switch it up a little bit. But this is a great opportunity. So we'd love to have you come out there with us. Guys, we have hit the 30-minute mark. I promised a short and sweet show. Hopefully this is short and sweet. I know typically the power hour is typically the power hour in 15 minutes, hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half. I think we did 2 hours on the opening when we rolled out the South Texas Amateur Tour officially. But next week's show is going to be awesome, live at San Pedro, doing the drawing for the brackets for San Pedro Match play on the weekend of the 18th and 19th. It's going to be such a good time. And guys, Northern Hills this weekend, it's going to be cold. Potential delays, we'll kind of have to wait and see. But it's going to be another fun event. First stroke play event of the season. It's a tough golf course. If you are signed up, you should have already gotten your first notice. Second notice will be coming out on Thursday. And hey, shoot us messages. Let us know on the page how Northern Hills looks. If you do get a chance to go play a practice round, I will be out there first thing Friday morning getting tee boxes set up. So get out there, get some practice in any way you can. And then again, guys, here is our top 10 currently. The Medinas 1 and 2, Jonathan Aiken, Stephen Evans, Dustin Hassan, all tied at third. In sixth place, tied for sixth, Bradley Gilbert and Brian Perlberg. Eighth place, Toshiki Kawasaki in eighth, Tom Nelson in ninth, and tied at 10th, Chris Espinoza, Jeremy Semlinger. We will see who is left on the board after Northern Hills. It's going to be a lot of fun. And guys, again, same thing. Get signed up for Demo Day, San Pedro, February 19th. That is a Sunday. Shoot an email to us at info@stxamtour.golf or shoot us a message on Facebook to get signed up for a fitting time. Get a chance to hit the new Paradigm woods irons. They are absolutely phenomenal. They are going to have the Apex line there as well and some of the other equipment. And most importantly, if you are interested, if you do want to get new clubs, you want to see what the new lineup is about from Callaway, 50% trade-in bonus day of the event going towards your new equipment and any other eligible product out of the Paradigm family. It's going to be really, really great, and we're super excited to have Callaway join us. Ian and Chris Dingman are going to be there making sure that you are fitted at an expert level to have the equipment that you need to go out and kick some ass on tour this season. Because guys, competition is fierce. It's only going to get tougher, but it's a lot of fun right now, guys. Scott Williams had a question real quick. Can I trade in my old Callaway clubs? Absolutely. As long as they are on the PGA Tour trade-in value card. So if you go on like PGATradeInValue.com, you can look it up on the PGA Superstore. You can look it up Golf Galaxy. They all kind of give a general idea of what trade-in values are. I can't tell you or can't say specifically what your clubs will be 100% worth. But that being said, as long as your clubs are on the trade-in list as an eligible club for trade-in, you can trade in any club that you have there. And you'll get that 50% bonus. That is for day of the event, though. Let's see. Anything else out there? Scotty Williams, one less sign up for Willow. Signed up just now. So, guys, continue to get signed up. Get signed up fast. People know what this is all about. Get signed up to play. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. I apologize, a little bit of technical difficulties with the comments. I'm sure that you guys can see the comments there on your screen. I just can't pull them up on mine, so I'm working off my phone right now. But I appreciate everyone watching tonight. Appreciate everyone getting engaged. Like I said, super quick show tonight, but that is leading up to what will be a really, really fun show for you guys next week, live at San Pedro, as we do the live drawing for the match play event. More information to follow on that, so be on the lookout. If you are on our mailing list, be on the lookout. There's going to be some emails coming out tomorrow about Demo Day and some of the other things that we have going on. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight on the South Texas Amateur Tour Power Hour. 35 minutes. I stayed fairly close to what my goal was, but a little bit longer, but well worth it. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you guys all this weekend at Northern Hills. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you guys out there at San Pedro next week. Signing off, I am Mike Germanuelian, and the boys and I will see you guys this weekend. Everyone stay warm, stay safe, and good luck. Have a good night, everyone.